Welcome back to Hot Car Track, and here we are with a bit more of a progression of a build. It's a bit of a monstrosity at the moment, but I'm going to have to build, tear down, probably a dozen times before I find something that I'm happy with. The plan going forward as of last night, I've been thinking a lot about it, is to have this space so I can set up 2 tracks. I'd like to have 2 tracks set up, but I just don't have the space. So I'm thinking, okay, well, let's make an area where I can actually have 2 tracks, meaning I can have a Hot Wheels track, entirely Hot Wheels. And then the other track will be Hot Wheels on the top, and then it breaks out into Sizzler Fat Track. Lots of issues though, with trying to build something like this, is obviously the layout and the diorama and all that other stuff, and that's something I'm going to have to face as soon as I come up with a desired layout. Plus the other issue with the Fat Track is it takes up such a ginormous space. It's a lot larger than a Hot Wheels 180 curve, and obviously the size of the track is, you know, double the thickness of Hot Wheels. Anyway, so yeah, look, this is where we're at. What have I done? I've just extended this base out another couple of foot, and I've just put some supports in here, and that's where the start's going to go, and obviously, as I say, it goes down there. If this is the first time that you've seen me build a track, or first time to the channel, I do things a bit differently. I find a height that is the middle ground, and that's where everything is based off, okay? This height here is about 500 mil high, okay? And that's where I sort of start, is in the middle, and then I build the track from the middle to the end. And once I have that sort of timed, then I can go to the top. Excuse me. So what I do is I actually hinge these long planks here, and I do that so then I can time the track once I have a layout. And just by having it hinged, I can raise it up and down quite easily. And then, you know, just find the height here quite easily. And it's the same with over here. This piece here, just there is hinged, and then I'll be able to, you know, time the track there. I also use these things, these little brackets, right? And they're just so easy just to put in just one screw, and then I'm able to find another angle really quite quickly. And then, you know, once I've found everything, this piece of wood here, I'll take everything out, cut the piece of wood, lock everything in, and then we're done. So that's kind of where I'm up to at the moment. I haven't progressed that far, but, you know, I'm trying to come up with this idea of 2 tracks in the one layout. Will it work? I don't know. We'll just see how we go today. You know, ideally, I'd like to have a 2, 3 or 4 lane Hot Wheels track, like a drag strip, but you know, it obviously has 2 or 3 turns in it. And I don't want to let go of the idea of an open track, such as the Hot Wheels track, so like the Sizzler track. You know, so the plan is to obviously have the Hot Wheels here, and then it breaks out halfway into the open lane. Sizzler track and takes it to the end. But, you know, this is my 3rd track in 2 years, and I know how difficult it is to build a Sizzler track. You need a ginormous amount of space, like height, so you can get the pace up, you know, because the Sizzler track's a lot different than all the other tracks. It needs quite a bit of pace to swing around these corners. Otherwise the cars will just, you know, fall over as they hit the corner. Unlike, you know, Hot Wheels, where, you know, things roll really quite simply and fast, you know. Yeah, so that's where I'm at the moment. I mean, the simpler version would just be a 4-lane Hot Wheels track, really. I think we'll still have a great, you know, amount of fun racing. Yeah, you don't have the open track, you know, with the randomness of cars sort of doing this, that and the other. I don't know if that's an issue. I don't know. It's something I'm sort of you know, going through my mind at the moment with it all. Because basically once this is set up, this is going to be set up for 12 months and I'm not going to change it. Other than if I do decide to have 2 different setups, swap everything out. So I sound like I'm rambling on, which I probably am. But anyway, that's where we're at. Just a quick vid. And I'll keep going today. I think I might grab some breakfast, have a bit more of a think about it. Then at the end of the day, once I crack a cold one, hopefully I've regressed a bit more. It's a very slow process, very, very slow. And I'm currently 6 months behind my racing schedule. Oh man, it's just, yeah, things catch up with you, don't they? All right, I'm rounding. Oh, by the way, this here is the NASCAR, the NASCAR drop. Oh, stuff everywhere. Finally printed it out, and she looks great. Come out fantastic. I printed this in the black, but there's also a grey version, which would be that colour. And yeah, it goes extremely well. And that's obviously going the wrong way, but it's a very smooth piece of kit. I'll have that up on Etsy and eBay today, I think. All right, I'm rattling on. Breakfast time. Catch yous later.